All right, you guys, so we're going to do example number 2 on this worksheet, perimeter using coordinate geometry. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to label your points accordingly. It's just going to help you out in the next step. Hint, if there are 3 points, you should have a triangle. If there are 4 points, you should have some sort of quadrilateral. All right. Okay, so let's graph this first point of -5 and then -2. So I'm going to go down to -2 here. All right, I'm going to label that point A. I'm going to go over here and do 3, 3. So over 3, up 3. I'll label that B. And then I'm going to go over here to -4, up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so yeah, you can see I've got a triangle. Okay. All right, and what I've been asked to do is I've been asked to find the perimeter. And if you remember, we talked about perimeter. We need to add up all the sides. Okay, so that means we need to find the distance from B to C, A to C, A to B. Doesn't matter which order we do this, okay? So I'm going to do AB, then I'm going to do BC, and then I'm going to do C back to A. All right, and to find distance, we need our distance formula. Okay. All right. So if I'm using AB, so I'm going to do 3 minus -2 squared. Once I have double negatives, change that to a plus, and then plus parentheses. Now I need to do 3 minus -5 squared. Change those double negatives to a plus. And then I need to figure out what that equals. I'm going to write all 3 of these down because you can see I have Desmos up, and I'm going to type all 3 of them in. All right, B to C. All right, so now I need to use these 2 points. So I need to do 5 minus 3 plus, and now I need to do -4 minus 3. And then I need to figure out what that equals. All right, now I need to do the distance from C to A. So I know you got to keep everything organized. So now I've got to do these 2 points. So I need to do 5 minus -2 squared. Change that to a plus. And now I need to do -4 minus -5. Change that to a plus. Okay. All right, so now that I've set up my distance formula for all 3, I need to now go in to Desmos, okay, and I have to type all this information in. All right, let me move this little guy right here. Let's bring up that keyboard, get square root symbols going. Okay, so I can shrink down my keyboard. All right, so parentheses 3 plus 2 parentheses squared plus parentheses 3 plus 5 parentheses squared. Then I need to do 5 minus 3 squared plus parentheses -4 minus 3 parentheses squared. All right, I'll double check these in a moment. 5 plus 2 parentheses squared plus -4 plus 5 parentheses squared. All right, so 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 squared, that looks great. 5 minus 3 squared plus -4 minus, all right, that looks good. 5 plus 2 squared plus -4 plus 5 squared. Okay, all right, so now let's talk about some decimals here that I'm going to add up in my last row. So I'm just going to round to the nearest tenth, so 2 decimal or 100th, 2 decimal places. So 9.43 plus, because I'm adding up all the sides, 7.28, okay, plus, and then let's do 7.07. All right, let me fill these things in on my worksheet. So AB was 9.43, BC was 7.28, and CA was 7.07. Okay, so I added those all up in line number 4, and I got 23.78 as my perimeter. Okay, all right, now because nothing's labeled miles, inches, centimeters, kilometers, okay, we're just going to say 23.78 units. So we just use a U for that. Okay, that's just if you were to see that, say, on a multiple choice test. If there are no measurements given here, they might label it as being units. I told the class yesterday, if you didn't write down the U, I was not going to freak out on you. But I need to teach you about different things that you might see on any type of standardized testing. Okay, all right, so that is how you're going to complete the rest of the worksheet. This is all review. We've done distance formula, so you're just going to keep practicing with that. Okay, you're going to do all the sides necessary for the shape, add it up, and you got your answer. All right, good luck.